Welcome to the FFTCG.org webcam tournament for Beyond Destiny. And we are your hosts today. I'm MagEagle and this is Tales of End.
Magissa.
A problem. Okay. Oh, it's going okay already.
Yes. So discard 2. Is it gonna be for Nero? Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Rufus right away.
Start with the discard.
Not giving them extra resources.
I mean, yeah, if he mulliganed or kept his hand into the setup he needs, he has one card less to play Magissa and a card that triggers Magissa.
Yeah.
So probably a good choice. And I think he chose extra because he can play it normally anyways. Can only play it with Magissa or with
with a new warrior you can just play for free, so
yeah.
Whether it's in your hand or Magissa can also just search for it.
It's Team Barker. It's not Boulder Brothers. It's Team Barker.
Yeah, but that's their name, right?
They are on. The Boulder Brothers are the content creators, but the player team is Team Barker.
Oh,
that's what we got wrong before. You can see.
Yeah, Team Barker, yeah. But that's typical their sleeve. So. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He cheated him out with Idolas that can play a 4 CP or less from the break zone on the field.
Yeah, but that means he didn't start with Magissa.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof.
I mean, you can't have it safe. But he also, brought out Mutsuki. And, okay. He can fire forwards can't be damaged anymore, but it's actually not much.
From ice is that like, okay, fine.
I mean, if he had like, what's the name of the card in the break zone?
Which one? Physalis?
Yeah, Physalis could shoot damage and then you have to discard. And he can't because of the protection he has on the field. Also, there are 2 warriors now.
Oh yeah, you mean the S ability.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that's an S ability.
I mean...
most of the time I'm just gonna be like, less than 2 cards? Okay, I get...
How the turns tables. See. Both have a backup now. Is it a backup? It looks like...
No,
it's not a backup. Okay. Yeah, I was confused. That's not a backup.
Okay, he gets Physalis back.
Yeah, because only 1 card in hand makes Shantodo 1 cost and he overpays. And then he gets the Shiva for free and can draw a card. Okay, no extra attack on the next turn. It's second turn and it's already so intense. They take everything from each other. That's heavy. There's a search for for Vice.
No, it's just crazy. Like this is 1, 2, 3, third turn, and just look at the hands.
Yep.
Like how the game has
shifted.
shifted.
Second turn. Second turn for him. Yeah.
Yeah, like in the whole game state.
But Fabi can't attack with this because it's not strong enough. And since Axta can't attack, he has not many options. Idolas can shoot 7k if you put it away, but that's not what you want to do.
There is Magissa.
But maybe you want to do this. You shoot 7k on Magissa with Idolas, yeah. Okay.
Sacrifice your 1 backup. Who needs backup?
You know it works again without.
Yeah. Don't crash it. Don't crash it. You don't want to hex it?
This is a top table match, yeah. So these both won all the matches before, I guess.
Yeah.
So they will probably both be in the top cut.
Yeah.
Nonetheless. What's this, the new rain?
Yeah, it looks like the new rain. Like
Interesting. I didn't think that the new Rain would see much play because it didn't look that interesting to me before. Rain.
Deal 7k.
When
When
Rain
enters the field, your ability choose one forward, still
okay,
7k.
yeah. Okay, but that makes much sense on a Magissa deck.
And haste, yeah, has haste.
Yeah. Haste. Yeah, you can warp him, but you can also cheat him in. That's a difference, right? You have some cards that say if this card comes to the field by warp, and then there are some like him or the Emperor that is Ice Earth. That say if you put it in by an ability, it triggers its effect. Oh, that's good. Shooting 7k kills the Rufus. So you have another card besides Ward that does something like that.
Student Gale plays Physalis and then 3 Shiva. Gonna take the damage.
So
I think Fabi's like, there was my bomb.
It's actually better than Ward. Except that Ward has an X-Burst. Yeah. And you can play a Ward normally.
Bye-bye, Physalis.
For probably forever. I mean, Fabi doesn't use his backups anyways much, so...
The one that he needed already used, so there's another first damage.
I played against an order version of his deck where he had all these 3 CP Black Mages in it. That can discard Black Mages and shoot and everything.
Oh, wow, I never
And
saw
that
that
also was like, who needs backups? He was putting out so many forwards, shooting with if the Black Mages are discarded by the Black Mage effect, they can shoot on your own.
Yes, yeah.
It's only the other effect on the card that doesn't work.
Yes.
But if they shoot 4k, they can shoot on Magissa and get the other effect that they are discarded for also and break something or shoot even more on an opponent's card. So that was also wild.
Yes. But those sets release was also very interesting to see against Mono Ice.
That she's able to develop this deck even more every time a new set comes out. This set especially played into the hand of Magissa players.
Yes. With
the warriors and everything, that it was extra warrior, 3 CP warriors coming out, and then the light warrior of light. I don't even know if he's playing it. Probably not, but could also help.
But that's also the thing, like I used to say all the time, like compare FFTCG to every different TCG so different because every set is an extension, a power up for your current deck. Like there will always be so many of that color coming out that you're playing, so you can always have a boost.
The things I'm most excited for is always when an odd archetype is coming back, like this time with WoW. WoW got so many strong cards, and especially not characters from WoW, but characters from other games that are only category WoW, with Terra and Cloud and Squall and Snow and everything, and they bring so many different characters in that the old Fire Earth WoW moved into Ice Fire now.
Yeah, or the thing like with the box, with the Dissidia box there. Yeah. That you thought like, okay, there's not so many Dissidia, I guess, and then it's like suddenly a few decks with quite some Dissidia combos in there.
I already made, like I said, the mono-iced with the new Dissidia cards with the crystals, and then Shantoto's bringing back the Kamlan out, and or Shinryu. It can bring back Shinryu. That's exclusive DFF, the new one.
That's what we are witnessing now here. The two aggro decks is really breaking each other as much as possible.
Yeah, the Laswell now can dial freeze a character when he's coming to the field, and every following knight forward he's playing can dial freeze a forward. And when in the end of your turn, if a knight has attacked, the opponent has to discard.
Yes. So the only thing that he's still missing is just maybe a Charlotte, like a defense He played Solemn.
No, that's the wrong one. I love this last well. When this one came out, I made an Earth Ice night deck, and it worked pretty well. With all the recursion, and you play Laswell again and again and again, you could shut down for pretty cheap cards. You could shut down the deck for a long time because you also had that Agrias, and then later you got the Physalis that was also Knight and 2CP.
This Laswell I always confuse with the 5-star, the 5-drop one, the dual color. I don't know why.
They both players have very pretty sleeves. Okay. Some legs here.
I think attack.
Hey, you're free to say that at any time.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I really like the black-white sleeves. Okay, at the moment we cannot... Okay, there's a bar, so I think he will take a damage to search.
There's already a 3rd damage on that side.
Yeah, which I do not know how it happens.
Yeah, probably he does something. Maybe Rain attacked.
Yes. And he take the damage now for Bash.
That one's working again.
Okay, good. Now they're already checking both sides, like what resources do we still have?
Yeah.
It's so weird to say, like it feels evenly, but on one turn can always switch to the other side.
I think what's interesting is that Fire had for a long time only the ability to deal damage, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then they brought in these revive mechanics and these search and play it on the field mechanics into Fire that made much of a difference. Then they started to bring out backups that are searching for backups, finally. And
I think the worst part for me was when they start doing the goblin thing. That was the annoying one.
But if I remember right, for like the first 9 sets or so, Fire was always weaker than the others, since Fire only could deal damage, could not break anything, and a lot of Fire cards didn't do much and were undervalued of the power they shot. And then they brought out an Ifrit that shot 8k, finally. And then they pulled up the power, the damage the cards shoot after a while, and then Fire was at some point the strongest element of everything. That was super.
Well, yeah, but it's the thing, like Mono Fire back then, it always felt more like a rogue deck, but it's not like you can be like, oh, this is gonna be a cakewalk. You still need to be focused on the deck, like, you know, like it can suddenly just break your board out of the blue.
I think with Susano they got the first real board clear in Fire.
Yes. But 14 was 14 didn't have a name yet, or I don't know. Opus 14, that's when
it already had a name.
Yeah, right. I forgot the name, but I tried to remember the names, but it's Final Fantasy with it's always either crystal or some kind of a color in there of domination. But 14 was one of the biggest impact with all those primals.
Physalis is attacking.
Is he gonna opt
Fabi has only one hand cut, so Physalis is triggering.
Is he gonna opt to which one?
Will he do a die freeze or a draw a card? I think he... Okay, he's not looking like he's drawing a card, so he will do a die freeze, right?
Yeah. Because the fact that he's going to swing, that means it's gonna be a few more dolt for him. He's still debating which one he's gonna do it, I guess.
Did it count the damage? So what did you press?
Yeah, it did. It happened. 4, right? Yeah, it looks 4.
Yeah.
4-3 at the moment.
For the Physalis attack, yeah. I was just surprised that it worked when I...
Yeah, right. I didn't think of it. I pressed it. I didn't think of it.
He drew a card.
He drew a card, right?
So we had a lag in between. We haven't seen it. He said stream, skip the choice.
Because I suddenly saw 3 cards, or he opted to draw.
There's the Vice again, and discard. Oh no.
Discard the 1 bomb.
I think now with all the discard and Dark Freeze, he achieved that he shut it down, Magissa, because
now with the bomb he Harvey has to go to top deck and hope to get something to trigger Magissa.
With that 1 backup, he could have used the bomb and Magissa
exactly.
again. But yeah,
and that's why he opted to throw the card to get exactly enough to pay for Vice.
So Magissa is deactivated at the moment, but both only have 1 backup. It's so wild, and it still feels like a control match, not an aggro match. Even
they're controlling each other actually. Yeah. They're just not controlling their own board; they're controlling each other.
Yeah.
Oh, a pass. You know, it's so funny, like it's such an intense game and then the music is so mellow, so chill, really like...
We don't want to stress anyone, right? It's not like they would hear it, probably. It's weird to see both have so many forwards and no one's attacking.
Well, but the thing is, like, they have to keep in check, like, one is sitting at 4, other at 3. On board is able to finish the game.
The thing is, that here, Aswell is the only card that Magissa can block to trigger her effect. If she blocks any of the others, she's dead.
Exactly, and he wants to attack with Lushwell to dull and freeze something.
No, he doesn't dull freeze. He discards at the end of the turn. And then he dull freeze through Vice.
Vice, right, that's the combo. So they want to do that, but how?
Yeah. Even if Physalis attacks again and Dial freezes a 4, there are a bunch of others. Oh, also, I think Bash has 8k now or 9k? Because of the damage he has. I think on 3 damage, Bash is growing.
+1 and Brave. So that's 8k, and he's missing 1 damage to get... Because when Bash attacks, deals 8k damage.
Ooh.
So that's why he's opting if he attack on the 5th damage, will it happen or not? And also, will Lushwell survive?
Yeah.
And then also the bigger question, will he survive the next turn? Because that means, like, if he cannot discard, they will put Tapi on 4 cards. And I'm pretty sure 4 cards, he has something to trigger Magissa.
Yeah. I think that most of the cards in his deck will either trigger Magissa or will be cards that come through Magissa.
Exactly.
That's why I don't think he has the Warrior of Light 7 CP, because if he plays low on backups, then you don't want to discard so many cards if you can play things for free.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also kind of like if you play Magissa, and I mean, it's a nice extract to work together, but I don't think it worked that well.
Even though I love Magissa, I was always afraid to...
Ooh.
Oh, he cancels Physalis? And then
that becomes good AK on it. And he's gonna opt for a block probably.
I always was afraid to play Magissa like Fabi does, because I don't know if I can handle the stress if you lose your backups, if you don't have a field. But maybe then you play it in a less good version. It's sometimes hard when you see, oh, this deck is good, I like to play it different, but then maybe it isn't as good as it could be.
Yeah, but that means you're more of a control player type instead of more aggro.
There was a time I was more like an aggro player, but I didn't like that. Especially if you don't like to get wiped and then you can come back.
Exactly, yeah. Because like the backup is basically your investment for your resources for after the board wrap, that you can still come back.
Looks like they both don't know what to do.
So yeah, Sturgeon passed after the one attack.
So he cancelled Physalis and then
blocked. Yeah, so they both lost a forward.
And now he can shoot like, yeah, it's 9k, because he had 3 CP fire or ice forwards and shoots, yeah. Is it already the second vice he lost?
I think it's the first vice, because I think the first was on the field, because he discards one. So he took the damage.
What was that? Oh, that was a new Ishtola.
The new Ishtola, yes. That's already the second. There was one in the break zone that he discards.
Ash is attacking with 8k.
8k and Brave.
I mean, Studenkerl has only 2 hand cards, right?
Yes.
So if he loses too many, it will also be hard for him to get back.
He wants to, I think he wants to block it and kill Bosch. Because if 5th damage hits in, he's gonna shoot 8k every time Bosch attacks.
The point is, will he be able to bring him on 5 damage anymore?
Well, from his point of view, he will try to aim for it.
Yeah.
And then is Bosch the bigger issue. And since Fabi went straight to attack, that means he didn't have anything to trigger Magissa.
This is interesting. It looked, for me, a while it looked like Studenkerl has the upper hand, but then after Axtar was able to attack again, after he couldn't freeze it more.
No, I think the upper hand switched the moment that Physalis attacked and triggered the ability and got cancelled by Amma.
Because I think he
he
wanted to dull freeze Axtar again, but
yeah.
Now he came free and turned the tables. That's intense. I just thought about if you play, if you would play like Susano or something, and you put away your Lacaicos, and there is already Physalis on the field, then Physalis never comes back.
No, never comes back.
And then the other one dies from Susano.
Yep. They're also gonna wipe your own board.
Oh, there he is, the Serpent General.
The General.
The General.
Everything on Laswell.
Laswell, yeah. So he's 8k now. That's not that much, but it could be enough.
Yeah, but
since both can attack now.
Yeah, but he also have like first strike, haste, and everything. Brave, very important.
Yeah, he can attack and get the discard. But the discard doesn't trigger Dull Freeze anymore now.
No.
But discard is still a discard.
Because he assumed that Fabi is definitely not gonna block. Because he doesn't need to lose Magissa and first strike, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if he really needs Yuzuki at the moment because Yuzuki is preventing damage from abilities, but that's it, and the ice doesn't do much.
Well, I think it's also always nice to have an extra forward in case if you need to less swing for the less damage.
So he takes the damage.
Yeah, so, and I think Student Girl is kind of happy that Bosch is not on the field. But might happen if Magissa triggers.
He's going in for that. And will Fabi take the 6 damage or will he not?
I think he's gonna take
I
it.
think he's gonna take the 6 damage.
Nope,
oh, no,
we were wrong. We were wrong.
Okay.
It's like you said, maybe he doesn't need it.
But Yuzuki will just die then, right?
Yeah.
Oh no! No! Yuzuki, all the water forwards take 2,000 less damage.
Takes 2,000 less.
So Laswell is on 8k and she loses 2,000 damage.
Oh, so you need 9k to destroy it.
Yes. Because it's in fire, it's no damage from any abilities, and in water, it's just any damage but only 2,000 reduced.
Yeah, okay, then obviously.
But he discarded the Amaterasu for the ability of the discard, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Because Laswell attacked.
Laswell attacked. There's
5k damage.
Trigger Magissa.
Yeah. You can only shoot once because you don't have 5 fire characters, but it's 1 CP shot. And now we will have something like rain or ward again. I think rain. Oh.
He want to wrap it up.
Yeah. That's a buff when he comes in and a buff when he is attacking.
Yep.
So he can buff Axta, I guess, to make sure he survives, and then he buffs himself. Oh no, he doesn't have anything on the board. He's already taking the damage without the attack.
Oh my god.
Student Cal already took the damage.
Well, yeah, because it's unblockable.
Yeah. He has no forward anymore. And that's 6-7 damage.
There was the one night that he needed.
Yeah. It was just
Charlotte.
Just one shot more on Magissa.
One card short to put Charlotte to protect his Lushwell and everything.
Yeah. It's like what you said. He needs any card to shoot on Magissa, and then it starts again, and he finished.